YouTube. It's Erica. I just got done reading this book. Yeah. And I read it, I was bored, had nothing to do, and I was just laying there. And so, I thought I'd share some interesting facts that, like, this book convinced me to breastfeed. Like, I was on borderline of breastfeeding and not, but I'm going to actually do it and go for it. But I just want to share some facts that I learned that I didn't know that breastfeeding like really helps on, or like has to do with breastfeeding. And like the first one was, I don't know if y'all know about SIDS, but it's shortened for sudden infant death syndrome. And um and if you breastfeed, it shortens the chance of that. When I think that's really good, because I've experienced SIDS in my family before, and it's not something I enjoyed, because no mom should have to hear from a doctor that their baby passed away because of SIDS, because that's basically saying like it's unexplainable. Like your baby basically just stopped breathing, just randomly just stopped, and that's really really scary. And another thing is, if like this is nasty, okay? But if you breastfeed, it helps your uterus like heal faster after giving birth. And if you like use normal formula, it takes longer. And if you breastfeed, like you can tell it's healing, because they said that you'll get a cramping feeling like while you're nursing, but it'll go away when you're done. And if it doesn't, then you can take a mild painkiller after 30 minutes before nursing again. And I think that's pretty good, because that's a way you know that it's healing. It's a way for sure you'll know that you're healing. and 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 if you breastfeed, you don't have to burp the baby that much, which to me, I don't like really burping babies. I think that's gonna be my boyfriend's job. I feel like if you burp them, like patting them or whatever, I feel like I'm hurting them. Like, I don't know. I think that's just I don't know. I think it's gonna change when the baby's born, but I mean that's just how I feel now. I don't know if it's how I feel when it's born or not, but yeah. But that's gonna be my boyfriend's job either way. And like they said, because formula, when they drink from a bottle, they get airflow. Even if you use a specific type of bottle or whatever, once to prevent it, you'll still get it. You'll still have to burp them. And even if you breastfeed, you still gotta burp them. But I mean, you don't have to burp them as much, like, because there's no airflow. They'll just fart normally, basically. And another thing is to not use pacifiers, which I don't want my baby using. I hope and pray that it's one of those babies that doesn't need it, because my mom stuck all of me and my brothers and sisters with pacifiers for a long time. Like, I didn't get off mine, so I was like probably 3 going on 4, yeah. And she had to take it away while I was sleeping, and so when I woke up, she said that I asked for it, and then she said that the garbage people took it away. So like every morning I'd run to the door and look at the garbage people, hoping that they give it back. But basically, because if you let them hold on to it for a long time, it becomes a security thing. Like, they'll have to have it at that moment. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. And now ever since then, I have to suck my bottom lip every night. I always do it before I go to sleep. It's just like force of habit, and I blame my mom for that, because of the pacifier. And I hope my baby, I don't want it to want pacifiers or anything. And if it does, it's only gonna be like for little things, like if we're out in public. or something and like I can't breastfeed at that moment, then I'll give them a pacifier or something. But I don't encourage it, and I'm not telling you not to, like to ban it or anything, but because some babies have to have it, I guess, but I don't want it at all. and uh and it says that you can nurse while you're sick, which I didn't know that. This is like, I guess like a little sickness, like if you have a cough or sore throat or something little, you can still breastfeed. Like if you're not too sick, like taking medication or something, then you can breastfeed still. And if your baby's sick, it like helps them way more if you breastfeed than formula, because because it said that in your breast milk there's like special antibodies that formula doesn't have, because only humans can create it, I guess. um and it's in and it helps them like, crap, I just lost my train of thought. Like it helps them like get better faster, I guess, and it soothes them better, and like it helps them sleep better, and it just helps them all better. And another one is, sorry, I'm reading from a list again, so sorry for looking down a lot. And another one is to not, like, you can't take no medication, which I kind of knew that already, that you can't take medication while breastfeeding, but I mean, like, I look like it said specifically, mainly, do not go on birth control, because that like that can go through your breast milk and into the baby, and that's not good. So, and that's something I did not know. So I'm glad I read that, because after I give birth, I really wanted to go on on birth control, but I guess that's gonna have to wait a little bit. And another thing is colicky. That runs in my family. Well, I don't know if it's genetic or anything, but I mean, I've experienced it a lot in my family. And it says that breast milk is way better because it's easier to digest for them, and it soothes them, and it relaxes them better, and it doesn't make them as fussy, which is really good, because my little brother was colicky and I hated it, because they cry for like three hours straight sometimes, and it sucks, and they don't want to be put down, they don't want nothing, they just cry and cry and cry, and there's nothing you can do about it, and it just sucks. And oh yeah, and this is something I didn't know, which I thought was quite interesting. It's like um if you breastfeed, like, and you eat something, like, because I'm Spanish, so we eat a lot of spicy food in my family, and so, like, say if I eat, like, hot Cheetos, if I eat too much, and then I breastfeed, the baby can drink the spiciness, which I thought is really weird. Like, they can detect if you ate something spicy, or if you, like, ate something that gives you gas, it gives the baby gas. Or it's spicy, it's too spicy and it burns their mouth or something. Not burns their mouth, literally. But, yeah. And which I did not know that, but it said that as like when they get older, they get used, like, they can handle it better. But it said to have like a certain type of diet, not like one that like harms you and the baby, but like a diet for you and the baby, like that's good for you and the baby, because you're breastfeeding while they're so young and they can't handle it. Um, and that's about it. But yeah. Those are facts that I did not know that I found out from this book. Here it is again. But yeah, it was awesome. I didn't, like, I don't know. I just encourage y'all to breastfeed because it's better for the baby. And, what you can call it. And I've set my mind, I'm going to breastfeed. So if any of y'all moms out there already that are breastfeeding, can you, like, pass me some tips or, like, some ideas or anything? yeah, that's about it. Bye, YouTube.